Okay, welcome, guys. Hello. Welcome to my Plain Truth live stream that I haven't done in quite a considerable length of time. And yeah, welcome. And today, like I say, for the first time of a live stream in ages, I've got Eric with us tonight. And we're just gonna have a little casual chat with Eric. I think it's regarding really anything flat. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. If we get any tech issues, and any time I would like if anybody listening in would give us a 5x5 on the audio, be it myself, my audio, and Eric's audio when I bring him in. So without further ado, I think I've not got a lot to say myself, but without further ado, I'm going to bring in our friend and your friend, Eric. Eric, good evening and welcome to my first live chat that I've had for ages. Good day and welcome. We are live and in the chat. I know we've got a couple in the chat at the moment. Can we have a 5x5 or an okay on the audio, whether you can hear myself and Eric okay? That will be much appreciative. And yeah, only a small channel here. I've only got 107 now subscribers. I've just hit a couple more tonight, so other people have subscribed tonight. But I appreciate it if you share this and give us a like and click that like button, and let's get in the algorithm. So yeah, thanks, Dean. Thank you for that one. Audio is good, excellent. Yeah. So how are you anyway tonight, Eric? We are live, and as you would say, this is your moment of stardom. How you? Excellent, excellent. Right. So come on then. It's general chat. What we're gonna have a chat about? All that's flat, or what? Is there anything you want to bring in first? Mm. Yeah, yeah, and hoping. Just that being said, I'm hoping like in the future, I want to do more. I want to do more live. I want to get out there, and I want to like get this message out that all about flats. And yeah, I mean, at some point, I'll probably be telling my story. But yeah, go ahead. Let's see it. I want a lot of people's sort of like opinions on. Hold on. Oh, people are saying they can't hear you. Sorry, I might have had you on mute. That I do apologise. I do apologise. I might have had you on mute. Give us an audio. Give us an audio, and let's see if we can hear you now.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm very grateful, and it's the last time I'll be grateful.
That's excellent. That's excellent. But like, yeah, as I say, I want this channel to be where we can get other people's views on sort of like how they came to the realization, really, of like, let's say, breaking out of the indoctrination system, realizing what our true realm is all about. So go on then, Eric. Give us your story.
Okay, Dean says I'm coming through now, so that's good. All right. The part we missed on mute was that I want to start with saying how I became flat Earth.
Yeah, good. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
In 2017, the first International Flat Earth Conference appeared in my town in North Carolina, a town called Cary. It's near the state capital of Raleigh. So you hear people say it was in Raleigh, but it was actually in Cary. And the local media made fun of it at that time. And I read about it. They were mocking it. And then I went to YouTube to figure it out. And I realized immediately, which is unusual, that it was correct. I'm not real clever about the geometry and the math and the distances, all those numbers. But from my area of interest of history, geography, philosophy, theology, all these other, which you might call liberal arts areas, I was able to figure out immediately that, you know, my first conspiracy was growing up hearing how bad the Soviet communists were, and they did all kinds of sneaky stuff all the time, trying to interfere with whatever they could. And then I was in first grade when they killed Kennedy. And when I was in college,
are you okay? Yeah, have you got audio issues there or anything?
We're picking up somebody.
All right, you might be picking up a little bit of my background, but that should be better now. Go on, carry on. What would you say, mate?
Okay, I was in college in the 70s when I found out who really killed President Kennedy and the conspiracy that was involved in that. And so I've been figuring that kind of stuff out ever since then.
Right. So so you've really come to all this since the sort of like Kennedy days.
Right. I've had some background on conspiracy when I found out in 2017 about flat Earth from the local media talking about the international conference that was here in town. And but I couldn't do much with it because, you know, it was real technical. However, in 2022, in the springtime, I heard Flat Earth Dave Weiss give his pitch on a live stream to a comedian in Los Angeles. It was called The Dick Show, which was a joke. And, you know, they were making fun of Weiss, but I bought the app right away from hearing him on that stream and started looking at all his YouTube interviews. And I learned his narrative. He does real vernacular or plain talk about cameras can see stuff that should be out of view from the curvature.
Yeah. But like I said, yeah. I mean, we spoke about this like off camera, off the stream, like and everything about. And I mentioned to you, yeah, that I mean, it was Dave pretty much that brought me out, but like 100% understanding what this realm is all about, really, because it just basically is sort of like presentations and the simplicity on how Dave presents. It makes things just a lot. Makes things just understandable. So
to me, it was very clear the way he describes it, and so I listened to many hours of his presentation. I learned his narrative, and now whenever I leave the house, I wear this shirt. I've got a half a dozen of them.
Flat and proud.
Yeah. And I can talk to anybody. I've spoken to all of my family, all of my neighbors. I live in a very normal suburban neighborhood with about 80 houses, and all the ones that you'd call near neighbors, I've told them. And anybody that wants to listen, I can explain it. So I do that all the time.
Yeah.
That's why I'm FlatSmackFlerf.
FlatSmackFlerf. Yeah. Again, anybody got any questions in the chat for either myself or Eric? Anybody got
or compliments? We'll take compliments in the chat.
Yeah, we'll take compliments. But anybody got any questions for myself? If I say anything that you want to question, or you want to sort of like any objection to what I say or whatever, feel free in the chat to let us know. But yeah, no, interesting. I mean, I think it was, I think a big story as well from a lot of other people. My big story was ever since. I mean, I started going down so many rabbit holes ever since like 9/11. 9/11 was my big wake-up call. Because like I say, once you start going down one rabbit hole, then, well, that just sends you down them all, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's how it goes.
Oh, yeah. So before we go on any further, I want to give a big shout out, by the way. I mean, from ones that anybody who's watching this live or who watches the recording afterwards, get yourself onto the. I'll have a link. I'll have a link actually in the comments down below regarding the flat Earth, there. Right, I can never say the whole title. Flat Earth, Sun and Zodiac Clock app, which, as I say, there's a lot of us with it now at the moment, and it's getting really popular. But yeah, that's something I want to promote to get that. And you've got your own sort of like promotions, haven't you, that you want to push?
Oh, yeah. If there's any folks out here that are thinking about getting Dave Weiss's Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app to put on your phone, I urge you to do that. It's an extremely valuable purchase. $3 for the app with hours and hours and hours of content
I think
that you can share with.
Yeah, like you say, it's $3 for the app, and then I think it's only is it $11 for the 12-month subscription, which if you want to go into the advanced sort of like messaging within the chat and all that lot, and it's only it's only $11 for the flaming month. Sorry, for 12 months.
Do you have a referral code on your profile?
I do, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is at the moment. But yes, I do have a referral code on my app. Well, like I say,
right. When people sign up for the subscription, they get a chance to put in somebody's referral code.
Yeah.
And my referral code is water.
Water, right? No problem. Yeah, and if you pass that code on, I think Dave's doing a thingy-bob, isn't he? Where you get 11 subscriptions through your referral code, then you'll get a free year subscription. Well,
that's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I have 10 referrals right now.
What does that make you then? What does that make you on the app? What are you?
I'm a shrimp.
A shrimp.
You got to get 20 to leave shrimp.
Got to get how many? Sorry.
20.
Right. I also think we need to push one thing that also else is out there. If you're just coming to this, if you're just coming to the Flat Earth, or you want to know more, there's a really good. You know more about this, don't you? With Sherinism membership.
Yeah, I want to get to that eventually, but let's finish up about the app.
Go on. What? Go on. Yep.
I want to tell you a funny story. I love this story, but Dave Weiss hates it.
Go on.
His channel name is DITRH.
Yep. Death. Yeah.
It's deep inside the rabbit hole. And I had a real hard time learning to pronounce it correctly. You can't really say it. It's like ditter, but everybody calls it dearth.
Yeah.
Now, I know that dearth is an actual English word. It has a meaning.
Right.
And in high school, I had a coach named Dearth.
Right.
So I had the worst struggle trying to say it right. And I had the app when the feature came on for using a referral code. And I spent a couple of weeks trying to figure out something clever. I'm not too fast. And I realized that other people misspell it and mispronounce it like me. So I made my custom referral on the app to be the misspelling of DITRH. So my referral was the misspelling, and I automatically got 11 subscription referrals just because I used the misspelling of that hard name.
Right.
So when I was at the Flattoberfest in 2022 in October, I was at the same hotel where the speakers were, and Weiss was there, and you could hang out with him at breakfast.
Is that the was that the image that you sent me?
One of them.
Yeah.
And so at breakfast one morning during the Flattoberfest in 2022, I told him that story about using the misspelling.
Right. And Dave was. I take it Dave had a little chuckle about it.
Well, he laughed, but he was real annoyed.
All right.
Because I was getting automatic subscription referrals for not doing anything, just people misspelling.
Well, so what are you saying that wasn't purposely on your behalf?
I did it on purpose.
Oh, right, right.
I did it intentionally because I knew I had trouble spelling it. Other people would too, and it worked. But Dave didn't like it, so he took it away.
Right, but anyway, yeah. So, yeah. So I text. What year was that? Did you say
22.
2000? Oh, right, right. Yeah, just a year or so ago. Yeah. Right.
2 years.
Hey.
A year and a half.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Good time had by all there, was there?
Oh yeah, it was great. Right in the middle of the pandemic.
Right, and I take it.
Oh, we didn't care.
I take it everybody was wearing the masks.
Not anybody.
That's it, though, isn't it? That's it, though. I don't think there's one awoken person, well, sort of like aware of this sort of like realm. I like to call it the realm that we live in, and I'm sure that not one person who is in true sort of like connection with our true realm fell for any of that crap.
Well, nobody that knows about flat Earth did. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. No, it's. I think once you've woken up, I mean, that's the biggie. That's the biggie. I mean, it's like what Dave White says on a lot of his podcasts. That I mean, I spoke to a lot of people in my early days when I was going down these rabbit holes. I could speak to a lot of people about the conspiracies, if you will, conspiracies that were going on. I mean, you can speak to them about 9/11 and sort of like give them the sort of like the fact that what such a red flag it was, and the Boston event and all that lot. You can talk to them about that and talk to them about that. Wake them up about all that, but they just go straight back to sleep again. That's it. Okay, right. Oh yeah. It happened. Blah 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 blah. Different times, different administration. Blah blah blah, and all this lot. But I feel that, in my experience, if you can wake people up to the realization, or even just get them thinking and asking questions about the true realm that we live in, then that's it. You're thinking about it constantly, aren't you? I mean, to me, since I came to the realization of the true realm, I've never had one boring moment. I have never not had anything to do because I'm always investigating this, that, and the other. But like I say, you'd wake people up to the old sort of like red flags and conspiracies and go straight back to sleep again. Oh, okay, yeah, fine. I think if you wake somebody up to thinking or asking questions about the true realm, then that's it. That's it. You've woken them up to, I think, everything, and then I think they start going down all the rabbit holes. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I gotta say that we need to give special credit to the organizers of that event because you probably know the director of it is Karen B.
Karen B. Oh, a big one for me. Yeah, I love watching. I love her coffee times and her ones with
Mark Sargent.
Mark Sargent. What's that one called?
That's Mark's show, but she does the video of it. It's called Strange World.
Strange World, that's the one. Yeah. What Strange World? Yeah. Oh yeah, Karen B. She's another excellent one. I comment whenever I can, and I get in one of her lives. I'm forever commenting in her live chats and everything, and just saying hi and whatnot. And yep, I'm hoping that I'm hoping this channel now. I want to do a few more lives on here and get a few more people on, and eventually, like I say, I mean that's another thing I'd like to note in the live. That if anybody's interested, anybody at all is interested in coming on the channel and having a chat, and we can have a number, however many number of people in this chat, and come on, and it's just a light-hearted sort of like general chat. We might babble on sometimes, but there you go. It's a light-hearted chat, and but yeah, Karen B.
Well, Karen did a lot of extra work to find a place that would host us for our event, that would allow people to be there with no masks. Right. So that was like a magnificent accomplishment, and she did it a couple of times. We need to really appreciate that, because that year it was supposed to be in Las Vegas, and nobody in Vegas would allow us to come without masks. Right. So she figured it out, got it done. It was a big crowd. Everybody had a merry old time, and it was a bang up success.
Well, yeah, if it wasn't for the fact, I mean, I'm looking forward. I'd love to get down there, but as we've talked before, Eric, I mean, I'd love to get down there, but, and you know the name of it. I've forgotten the name of it. There's a big musical festival going on over here.
Yes, well, yeah, the musical festival is a one-off, but there's a regular event too. That's the social club.
What, over here in the UK?
Yeah.
Right, I'll have to look into that.
Monthly.
Right.
Yeah, it's on Mark. It's on Mark Sargent's channel. He's got them on there. It's UK Social Club or Flat Earth Social Club or something. I'll send you a link.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, but like I say, I mean, I live up top end. I live right up the top end. I'm about 9 or so miles away from the Scottish border, so I'm right up the top end, northeast of the UK. And I believe this gig's going on right down south, right on the coastline down south. So,
how do you say the name of that river?
What? Sorry?
Isn't there a river in your town?
In my town, yeah, there's a river that runs right through it. The River Tyne.
Yeah, I looked you up.
Oh right, yeah. There's a river runs right through Newcastle where I live, the River Tyne, and yeah, we've been having bad floods, by the way, lately. So that's just interesting thing on the side there. The banks have been flooding because apparently we've had an over excessive amount of rain over here just lately. So yeah.
How long have you been there?
Well, in Newcastle.
Yeah.
I'd like to say 6 years. We've been up here. We've been up here 6 years. I used to live Midlands way, but on the west coast. As at the moment, I'm on the east coast. I used to live on the west coast, which I don't know if you're familiar with the place. It's one of UK's top holiday resorts, Blackpool. So I don't know if you've heard about it. A lot of the time you'll talk to people and they go, yeah, I know Blackpool. But Blackpool, it's one of UK's top holiday resorts. Still a bit of a shithole, mind you, but I hope there's nobody from, mind you, even if there are people here watching from Blackpool, probably the locals will probably agree with me, because it's like a ghost town in the outer sea. Anyway, that being said, yeah, I've been up here for about 6 years. Love it up here. Yep, never regret the move.
What kind of boat traffic do they have on the river there?
Not a lot. There's not a lot, because the only real, I mean, all you've got really is you have your sort of like your leisure boats and everything that people that are like privately owned, and they go out, like motorboats and like ferries and whatnot. I know you're a big one, aren't you, into your sailing and everything? I can't say I've ever seen.
Well, I have experience with it. I'm not active with it now.
Right. No, I can't say I've ever actually on the River Tyne itself. I've never actually seen sailing boats, whatever. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of canoeing goes on. Do a lot of canoeing on the river, but no. As far as but obviously nearer to the sea, We get obviously the cargo stuff coming in, or the container ships and everything there and whatnot. But other
Is
than
it
that,
big ones or medium-sized container ship?
no, there's some fair size that come in. We also have a couple of docks for cruise liners. Cruise liners come in for sort of like visiting the UK. But other than that, not a lot that goes that much goes on up here. But yeah, right, that's me done.
So geography is one of my favorite subjects, and I look stuff up. I hear about a place, I ask somebody, about their place, and then I look it up. I love geography.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's one of. I mean, I've got a lot, since I've got into more of my maturer years. I've studied geography ever since, like mainly, like I said, since I've come into the sort of flat Earth thing and everything, and yeah.
Flat earthers spend more time looking at maps than anybody else in the population.
Yeah, yeah, because to me the Gleason's map, the flat Earth map, more understandable than the normal map, the map that we're supposed to go by. What is it? What's the name of it again? What's the name of the map that they put out? I don't know what the name of it is. Somebody in the chat.
I'm not sure.
Somebody in the chat, let me know. Tell me. Anybody in the chat, tell me what the name of. Somebody's bound to know it in the chat there.
What map are you referring to?
The map that the globalists, the general sort of like elite globalists, sort of like the indoctrinated map that you have in the school.
Yeah, well, they have a number of them. They have a number of different shapes that they break it out into for various uses. You may be thinking of the Mercator.
Yeah, that's the one, the Mercator map. Yeah, I just couldn't. It just wouldn't click there, mate. It just wouldn't click.
Right.
But there must be quiet in the chat there, because I'd have thought someone in that chat. Come on, chat. I thought you'd have known that one.
Got a nice crowd watching.
Yeah, we got a few viewers at the moment, and I hope I'll go over to here. I hope you that are in with us at the moment that now you've been introduced to the channel, that and I'm hoping we'll do more. On that. I am hoping. I'd like to do more lives, and I say get other people in, and get a big one for me is, like I say, is listening. I love listening to people's stories. A lot of it are the same, and it's a lot of flat earthers will give you the same sort of like story, isn't it? That we're all a globe believer at one time. Dean Lee.
I actually met a neighbor who was what do you call it? Locked down in his house during the pandemic, and he found it by accident on the internet.
Right.
When I went to introduce myself to that guy and tell him I was a flat earther, he said, "Oh yeah, me too."
Right. And I take it then you just had everything to talk about then, did you?
Well, he's a real busy guy. We covered the basics, and then he had to go.
Right. So yeah, I'm going to quickly jump onto this one, because this is one of my favorites. Dean Lingley. Do we know Dean Lingley?
He's a friend of mine in Illinois.
Right, yeah. Well, welcome, Dean. Welcome to the channel. I've never met Dean or ever spoken to Dean before, but welcome, Dean. I appreciate you coming and viewing the channel, and I hope you subscribe, share, and like this particular channel. And I'm hoping, like I say, I'd love to do more. I'd love to get a few more people on here, get to know. But if you notice in the chat, he's put talk about airships. Airships, one of my favourites, because, I mean, to me, bring airships back, because, I mean, they demonized them, didn't they? They demonized them ever since Hindenburg. That's the one. Yeah, ever since the Hindenburg incident. I mean, to me, that was a setup. That was a red flag. That was something to demonize airships. And obviously, the reason why, as we were getting into this generation and whatnot, and people would realise that airships could get us anywhere for very little power source or whatever. And but airships, yeah. Have you got an opinion on airships there, Eric? I mean,
I do. Oh. That's why Dean put that in the chat.
Is it right?
But I have a Telegram group called Airships South Beyond, and I've been on several call-in shows of flat earthers announcing that I am going beyond Antarctica in an airship.
Well, you personally are going to do it.
I am going.
When's this event going to take place?
As soon as I can.
As soon as you right. Well, that'll be a fabulous one. And by the way, to Dr. La, 0606.
Dr. La, he's in South Carolina. He's a friend of Karen B's.
Excellent. Well, welcome, Dr. La. Welcome to the channel, and pleasure having you here. Yeah. No, as I say, my theory on, like I say.
Hold up.
Go on.
So Dean wanted me to mention airships because I got this Telegram channel. There's about 40 members, and if you got a Telegram membership or account, you can do a search for.
Well, there's nothing stopping you putting a link to it in the chat, in the old chat.
Yeah, that's a little challenging for me to talk and link at the same time. Maybe Dean could put it in. It's t.me/airships South Beyond.
Excellent. That's a telegram.
Telegram group. Right. It's a chat group. We've got several topics, and I did that because Jaron suggested it.
Oh, Jaron did.
Yeah. I had started a group like that on the Flat Earth app in the chat group that Dave Weiss has. And so I called into Speaker's Corner that Jaron does once a month.
All right, yeah.
And I said, I'm here to announce that I'm going beyond Antarctica in airships. And we talked about it. And I've called Mark Sargent, or no, not Mark, but I've called 2 or 3 shows about it. And Jaron said, well, you gotta start a Telegram. Everything, Jaron only loves Telegram. He wants everything to go on Telegram.
Yeah.
And so I know better than to argue with a guy like him. I started on Telegram, and Dean's in there, and
yeah, Jaron's brilliant. Jaron's absolutely brilliant.
Oh my. Yeah,
I have. It's not my claim to fame, but it is one of those. I mentioned to yourself that I actually got invited along with a mate who I used to do a YouTube channel with. He got invited onto the show, and I was like a semi sort of like background sort of like co-host, and we got invited on. And I have been on his channel, and I think I was starstruck because I just kept quiet. I mean, normally me with Flat Earth, I'll babble and babble and babble, but on that particular video, I was dumb. I think I was starstruck with actually being on Jerryism's channel, to tell you the truth.
Well, he makes a lot of people bashful because he's so brilliant.
He's good, and yeah, I love his arguments, and I love the way he can sort of like diffuse them as well. Not only sort of like go into them with an excellent argument, but should the need be, where yourself, sometimes there's just no getting through to some of these sort of like staunch sort of like globies that sort of like insist. I mean, half the time they don't even listen to you. Once you've explained something, they haven't heard what you've said. They don't listen to what you say. They just go back to their argument. And they don't sort of like say, well, can you explain this, or can you? But it's at times like that when I think, Jaron, how are you going to handle that? And he just defuses the situation really, really, really well. And yeah, like I say, my top watches on YouTube, especially like I'll go to bed of an evening and I'll do all my catch ups. My top watches obviously are the for the Jerry's and Wisey's interviews, Karen B and Witsit Gets It, and Melodome. I love the Melodome. I love going into Melodome's live shows and
Right.
having a few comments. Globetards. Thank you, Dr. Law. Yep, Globetards. That's the expression. Love it.
My wife is a Globie.
Yeah, you were saying. Can we talk about that a little? How do you get on, or is it just one of those that you agree to disagree?
Yeah, that's it. We've been married a long time, and I've been about conspiracies ever since I met her. But she's indifferent to all that. She's not interested in any of it. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry. I was about to say. Yeah, I know a few people like that who are of the thinking, of the realization of the true realm and everything. I've got a partner, but I mean, I only know that I'm only saying this to the fact that I find that difficult to work with because I can't shut up. I honestly can't. And I think I mentioned to you when we were talking the other day on the app, and I mentioned to you that I've just come out. Well, let's say just 6 or so years ago, came out of a 29 year marriage, and it got to the stage where literally within my marriage, yeah, I couldn't shut up about it because you don't. you have to get it out. You're in the know, and you have to get it out. And I was classed as mad. I was classed as I needed psychological help, and I got referred to a psychiatrist. Now I didn't have to go. I could have said no, I'm not going, but just to prove my point, and I went for the. You have an initial analysis before you actually see a psychiatrist. You go and see someone, and they ask you questions, blah 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 blah. Well, why do you think this?
Screening,
yeah. Why do you think this? Why do you think that? Blah 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 blah. And I went to it just to appease the sort of like the people that were around me, and yeah, it ended up I walked out of there with this with the analysis on the analysis that well, I've got my views. What's wrong with having views? There's nothing crazy about it or
harmful. There's nothing harmful.
Well, no, there's nothing harmful. There's nothing sort of like psychological about it, or that you've lost your mind or anything like that. It's just your views, and yeah. But that's my story anyway. That's my story of sort of like living with what should we call a globetard normally, a globetard normie.
Right.
But you managed. How long? Can I ask how long you've been in your marriage?
40 years.
How long?
40.
40. Framing heck. That's almost a life sentence, isn't it?
Well, it might be for you. I don't know about.
No, I mean, as long as you get on and everything, and like you say, I mean, if you're able to, which I mean, find it very difficult. Like I say, within the normie world now, I just find it very difficult because something like this and the realm. I only have to walk down the street and think about something. I'm still looking at lampposts. That are above me, sort of like 15 foot or so above me or whatever. Then you look down the really long street and you see the lamppost almost touching the ground, and it's just little things like that. And the realm that we live in perspective never leaves me, and I'm always looking at things around me and realizing this creation that undeniably you cannot deny that there is a creator and that this realm that we live in has been intelligently created for us. And that's the passion, and that's the sort of mood I'm in constantly.
I'm bursting with a question, but I have to change the topic.
You're bursting for a question. Go on, burst away.
Yeah. How many blue dots are in your app around you there?
Not many. Well, it all depends what you say around me. Let's have a look. I don't know. I haven't been on the friend finder for. Let's have a look.
See if you can make it go.
Let's have a look. You know what? Also, David Wise, by the way, if you're listening, please get this app because he's bringing out. He says he's bringing out a Mac version, isn't he? Where it can go onto a Mac computer.
Yeah.
But please, David, bring one out. Please bring one out for the PC because
he's got that on the list. He's working on it.
Because I'll tell you what, I'll be doing an immense amount of live streams if I can get that on a PC. I mean, I can use an emulator. I can use a Android emulator on my computer, but sometimes it loses connection all the time and it doesn't stay connected. Right, so hold on. Well, if I give you, I think we're talking about maybe
it should say on the page there should be a circle with a number in it at the bottom corner.
Circle in the bottom corner. All right. Sorry. So in the radius that I've got it set at, I'm not quite sure what radius I've got it set at. I've got it 50. I've got it set at 50 kilometers.
Okay. All right.
I've got it set at 50.
Right.
So what I'll do, I'll check for 50, and I've got 173,622.
No. That's the whole number. You have a specific area around you.
Yeah, 50 kilometers.
Show me your screen there. Put it up to the camera for a second.
Hold on.
No, that's.
No, I think the green screen's affecting it. You can't.
No. You're pointing at the wrong camera. I'm over here on the Jitsi. Yeah,
that one.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Now back it away. It's a little bright. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to see.
It's too bright. Can you dim your phone screen a little?
Having a look. I'm just. Oh. As I say, the only figure that's on here is.
Does that screen have a circle around you?
Yeah, I've got a circle. Yeah, there's a circle.
Okay. Over in the right bottom corner is a little circle with a number in it. That's how you do your broadcast message.
Oh, right. Sorry, 128.
Okay, good. You got it. That's your area.
Yeah, 128 within a 50 kilometers.
Now, if you push that button, see what happens.
Hold on a sec. See what happens. If I push that button. Oh, it just broadcast a message to all of them.
Right. So you can do your own meetup if you pick a pub or a picnic place or a dock restaurant, something.
Yep.
And you send out there and say, Eric won't ever come on my stream again if I don't do a meetup soon. So you all come around.
Yeah. I haven't. I mean, I have done through the message system. I've done group message, but I've never done it like that through that button.
Well, that's how you do it for the meetup.
Yep. I know now. Yep. For a local meetup.
Can you think of a place where you would call a crowd to show up at?
Possibly off the top of my head. Possibly. Are
there any pubs there that let you in these days?
Oh well. Well, I'm not a pub person, so I don't know what they're sort of like.
That was a joke.
Oh, right, okay. But
yeah, if there's any pubs in Newcastle that still let you in the door,
let me in the door, right? But like I say, I mean, I'm not a confrontational person either, so I mean.
Oh, it's a joke. Come on, all you limeys are brawlers. I know you go to the pub and start fights all the time.
I don't even.
Okay, all right, I'm kidding.
I don't even entertain. I mean, look at that. I'm even on milk now, drink-wise. I don't even drink.
I'm on the other camera. You keep looking at YouTube camera.
Sorry, I'm on my. I'm on my. My stream. There you go, milk.
Okay, is that a regular whole milk or something special?
No, it's semi-skim milk.
Okay.
Not full.
I drink a lot of milk.
Yeah. I like my milk. I haven't had a look at. Oh, there's nothing going on in the chat. Come on, chatters, going on in the chat. Oh, hey, I see that you managed to put your Telegram link in there.
I did. Yeah, we had.
Hey.
I had a little time while you were kind of going on there, so I managed to figure it out.
Hey, you're getting good. You're getting good there, Eric. Getting good. Right. So let's get back to some conversation. What?
Well, I want to know when you're going to have a meetup in Newcastle.
Well, hopefully to be arranged. I don't know. I might sort of like take a drive round and see who's up for it. I mean, you never know.
There's nothing to it.
No, but a lot of them might think, well, what's it for? What's it for? Well, it's for a lot of flat earthers to get together. Oh no, we can't be having that. We can't be associated. We can't be associated with those tinfoil hat wearing conspiracists.
Once you send out that broadcast message, it goes to all flat earthers. 128.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I'm more particularly on about the venue.
Oh, they just want your money. They don't care what you're there for.
I don't know. Well, yeah. I mean, I have thought about it before about doing like a local sort of like see if there's any get-togethers and see if there's anybody local that fancies a meetup. But yeah.
Look, I don't want to say you're an old guy, but you're a senior flat earther, and there's some new people in Newcastle that need to hear you talk.
Yeah, I'll go in with all my computers and everything and give them a
No. It's just conversation, only social.
No, I think I know. I'd want to go in. I'd want to go in with a Dave Weiss presentation.
Oh no. You just go for social. That's all. That's what they want. Because they've already done all their own research. They've already looked at all the stuff. If they see your message on the app, they know who Dave is.
Oh yeah.
And they don't need to be trained. They just need friends.
Yeah, just a chat. Yeah, just a general. Yeah. I've got a couple around that I speak to regarding, but in this particular area, from sort of like up to now anyway, there's not that many.
Well, you got 128. I only got 109.
Right. Have you seen the UK when you blow it out, when you come out on the map? Have you seen the UK, the coverage of the UK of blue dots? I mean, heck.
Yeah. And that's just the ones that have the subscription.
Yeah. It is. But like
no, I said that wrong. It's not the ones that have the subscription, the ones that have the app. So you can multiply that by 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All the all the blue dots. So yeah, they actually installed the app. Yeah. And, like you say, well, what can you multiply it by to the amount of flat earthers that haven't got the app?
Now, on that screen, if you press the flag or the big number, you can search for Britain by the flag, and it'll tell you exactly how many dots are in Britain. Yeah. And you can multiply whatever that number is. You can multiply it by 10 because everybody doesn't have the app.
Do that as an. Oh right, yeah, that's it. The British flag, it's got the British flag there, and in Britain, it's got the British flag, and the figure that I mentioned before, the 173,622 is underneath the Union Jack as the British flag. So there's quite a few. As I said, if you zoom right out on it, which you can't do now these days on the phone, can't zoom.
It's
right.
tricky.
Yeah, you can't zoom.
That's tricky.
But yeah, like I say, if Dave ever sees this, please, mate, as soon as you can, get it on the PC. Get that app on the PC, and I'll pay whatever for it.
He's struggling for it. Look, I'm going to keep on you about doing a meetup.
Dean Langley, you should try it if you have a place to have it. Yeah. No, I assume that's targeted at me regarding a meetup.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Doesn't cost. What doesn't cost? What doesn't cost anything?
It doesn't cost anything to do a meetup.
I'm sure the pub. Well, no, I suppose if you have yeah, I mean if you have a meet up in the actual pub itself, but my workings on it is that I'd like to. I personally would like to set up, get a function room and get everybody gathered in a function room, have food set up and everything, and have
that'll slow you down.
Have our own bar or something, and
you may find a pub owner that's a flat earther.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll have to check out the locations of all the pubs around me and see if there's any blue dots. See if there's any blue dots around there.
That's right.
Oh yeah, yeah. So where do you want to go next? Is anything you want to talk? Want to talk about your Jaron? Because I know. Obviously, you're a big one for like me. I love watching. it. I have messaged. I've messaged Jaron on an occasion, and I honestly would love to be able to go into the membership. I know what you're saying. Maybe pay up for a month or whatever and see how it goes or whatever. But this present moment in time for me, financially, something I can't do, but I would love to be able to. I would love to be able to do it because I feel that if I got in there and I got interactive and everything and whatnot, that
okay, hold up. Have you ever sold your blood?
No.
Well, you could sell your blood and get enough money for 1 month. It's $15.
I don't know that. I don't know if that facility. I don't know if that facility is available over here in the UK to actually.
Okay.
I'll sell anything. I'll sell my legs and I'll arse it around everywhere.
I didn't get it.
Sorry?
I didn't get that.
I said I would sell my legs and arse it around everywhere.
I don't know what that means.
On my arse? On my bum? Does that have no legs? Oh, never.
Oh, yeah. Don't sell your legs. Nobody wants them.
Oh, okay. Why? You haven't seen them.
I don't need to. I don't want to.
Well, that's the pity.
My loss.
That's your loss. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Save it for Dawn.
Yeah. Mind you, I think if you pass Dawn, she says I've got very nice, slim, sexy legs. So I don't know.
All right, that's fine. Look, back up now because yesterday we met Eileen and she makes cheesecakes and you were bragging about pie.
Oh.
All you got to do is sell about 100 pies and you could join a membership.
Yeah. Oh, gee. Oh, now you've got me hungry now mentioning cakes. Dean, what's that? Don't worry about making it fancy. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you, Dean. I know. I understand. You don't have to go down on it. Do anything. Yeah. No, I agree. A get together for a chat and. I don't know, in a public space. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yes, we could all get together in a pub, but especially my area, I think they're. I don't know. I think you some intrusion or whatever. Go on. Right, what was you saying anyway, Eric?
I want to check on something. Do you guys have bowling alleys over there?
As in 10-pin bowling alleys?
Whatever they call them.
Yeah, 10-pin. Yeah, we have 10-pin bowling alleys.
Okay. Well, usually they like a crowd.
What do you think we are in the UK here? Sort of like in the dark ages at the moment.
Well, I'm just so innocent about foreigners that I don't know if they have bowling or not.
We have bowling. We have 10-pin bowling, believe it or not, in the UK. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm quite good at it.
Well, see, it's a lot of fun, and you can have flat earth bowling.
Yeah. Well, that would be a bit costly, but yeah.
Who's gonna refuse to go flat Earth bowling? Come on.
Well, yeah, yeah, but wouldn't that be a contradiction in itself? Flat Earthers rolling globe balls.
Look,
We'd have
flat
to.
Earthers are not afraid of balls.
We'd have to. Yeah, no, we're certainly not. But we'd have to throw discs down the lane. Woo.
Well, there's frisbee golf. You can try that.
Yeah, frisbee. Yeah, frisbee pins. Yeah, we could have that one. Go on then. We've gone. Can you believe it? We've gone like nearly an hour now, and I'll probably keep these actually, Eric, to about an hour, because people get bored. People get bored if you just babbling on. But anyway,
I'm going to take care of that next time. There won't be no boring next time they see me.
We'll be doing it. No, we'll be doing another. We'll be just another flat, like general chat. Hopefully, I mean, I want to make this quite a regular thing, and like I say, get more people involved, and get some interaction going. But yeah,
let them try to stop us.
Well, yeah. Well, I wouldn't give them a challenge, because the powers that be could quite easily do it.
All right.
I wouldn't give them a challenge. But no, before we go or whatever, I mean, you want to say something about the? I don't know that much about it. I mean, obviously, I've seen Jaron promoting his. Is that the link?
Yep.
Right. No, I take it you remember?
Oh yeah, yes.
Right. Well, maybe on the next show you can give us the ins and outs of it, and sort of like the benefits.
Very good. The
benefits of it and everything. Because, like I say, I haven't 100%. Like I say, looked into it. Like I say, I have obviously heard Jaron and Dave Weiss promoting it and get in there. But yeah, we certainly.
How much could you get for a pie?
I know. How much is a pie? I mean, you probably talk. I don't know. Over here, the size of pies I make, I mean, they're right like 20-inch centimeter plates on a big pie like that. You could probably get about £6. Oh, 6.
Okay, so the thing is, you figure out how much it costs to make it and double that for your sale, and get more if it's in demand. You go sell 25 pies, and you can join Jaron's VIP club.
Yep, there's a thing. There's one to seriously start thinking about. But anyway, like I say, mate, we're coming up to the hour, and
all right.
You know what? It's been a fantastic little chat, and I do want to do more of these. And I also would like to thank everybody. We've had a few. We've had a maximum, I think, of about 9. We've had 9 viewers. So for me, like I say,
I want to brag on you.
I know exactly what you're going to say, so go on, give it to me.
No, you say it. I don't know what you mean. Go ahead. I got some, but you go ahead. Tell me what you think I mean.
You mean that it's been all your promotional skills on promoting this?
No. I want to brag on you that ain't nobody else willing to get Eric on a stream except Stuart.
Hey, mate. I mean, like I said, well, I mean, we were on the app the other day. Like I say,
it was a video chat on the app.
We were, and I said that I have done live chats previously, and I've done live shows previously, and I did mention to you that I want to start doing them again, and this has been fun. This has been fun, and I'd like to think that people, if we can schedule this for certain times, which we will advertise. And I like to think that people.
There's a whole lot of other streamers out there, and ain't one of them had me on yet except you. That makes you the trailblazer.
Right. Well, I like to think that I brought you more into the public eye. But there we go.
Well, that's true. But the real point is that the public gets to see me now.
Right. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know, but I'm
Yeah,
sure.
well, we'll figure it out. It'll come around. We'll find out.
Well, we will, because not only the people who are watching this live right now, but this video obviously will go into the archive within my channel. So please share it and let's have some comments. And anybody watching this maybe on the archive and they're rewatching it or whatever. Let's have loads of comments in the bottom of what you think about Eric and do you want to see him again? And then we might be able to get a true sort of like opinion on yourself there, Eric.
I gotta thank my public, my fan base that's here in the chat right now.
No,
I want to appreciate my fans. I've got 2 of them in here at least.
Yeah, no, I personally got to say, because I don't think I've ever spoken to any of them before, but from me personally, guys, thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure to just have this little chat in front of you, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And as I say, we'll probably have to try and put one of these out quite regularly. You can tune in, we can have a chat, have a bit more interaction within the chat. And yeah.
I can guarantee they ain't seen nothing like it before.
Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? We don't know. But no, like I say, when we had that chat and I said, we're chatting away here, we're having a good old banter. I said, we need to do this on a live. And you were open to it, so why not? But Eric, thanks a lot, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you to
I enjoyed it.
Thank you to all the like I say, the contributors in the chat there and for tuning in and watching this. And again, all I can say is please share this video, like it and subscribe to my channel, because I'm not very big. I've only got a few subscribers at the moment, and obviously the more likes, more subscribers, it gets this up into the YouTube algorithms. And maybe, like I say, the more we do, the more we can get really popular, Eric.
I guarantee it.
By the way, once again, I'm rabbiting on now. Once again, Eric, again, thank you, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I've enjoyed doing this live stream. And again, guys, in the chat there, thanks for coming. It's been much appreciated. Hope to see you next time. And from me, Stuart at FlatFax, and Eric, it's a ta-ra from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I want to put in one more thing.